Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to Pelvi Biz Podcast. I'm your host, Kelly Alhui. Today, I'm going to talk technology. So I'm going to talk about AI, SEO, Google Ads, and what the next 3 to maybe even 4 to 5 years look like when it comes to your business, whether or not it's online or a brick and mortar practice. So here's my prediction. It's 2024. Here is my prediction of what I believe is going to be had. Here's a couple questions before I even go there. Number one, do you think AI will recommend you? AI will be recommending people, by the way. Okay? Do you think it will recommend you? And if you don't think that's the case, well then what can you do for it to recommend you? Okay? So, I think this is the biggest thing. Over the next 3, 4, 5 years, building your actual brand to become so recognizable is actually going to become key so that AI recommends you. Because I believe Google Ads will go bye-bye in the next 3 to 5 years. You pay Google, so for those that don't know, you can put out an ad on Google. You pay Google, okay? And in return, Google promotes you to other people that may want your services or product, okay? AI, you cannot buy ads, at least yet, and I don't think it will go that way. You can't buy ads on AI, okay? You can feed AI information and you can have AI influencers, but you cannot buy technically an ad on AI. AI gets information from all over and it pulls it all together, and then basically it comes up with the best recommendation it has, which is who is either top of the mind, who's talking about you the most, how many places are you at all over the internet to where it can find you, then that's going to win. So AI is going to be recommending, hey, you need to go here, you need to do this, you need to whatever. AI will recommend you without even you telling AI to recommend you. That is insane. I think that's this is my prediction of what I see happening. Okay? Which means if your company relies on Google AdWords, then you're going to be screwed if you heavily rely on Google AdWords, because it will go bye-bye. Google will not be nearly as big of what it is today. And even right now, even when I search on Google, AI steps in. Isn't that crazy? AI steps in and says, hey, this is what I think. And it already tells me, and it comes up kind of first. So it's not like Google, it's not like be the first one on Google. It's like the thing that's telling me what to do. We also have to look at, if you ask people, where do they go if they have questions? What are they doing? Most people right now are going to AI if they have questions instead of Google. They're just asking AI, break it down for them. Now, AI cannot do everything, nor do I believe it's going to take as many jobs as people say it's going to, but there still has to be human touch and human interaction with it. But I do believe AI will be a massive tool that's already here, already in the marketplace, already doing amazing things for us, and being able to help distribute things faster, quicker, easier, and that is going to be the game that you must play in the next 3 to 5 years, I would say. In the next 3 to 5 years, you have to be on every social media platform, if you want to build a brand, by the way, on every social media platform, and you have to mass produce. And it has to be good crap, because if your crap isn't good, then it won't be shown. And so we as humans have to adapt to that, because we only have so many hours a day, we only have so much energy, and if we feel that we're going to have to produce more, that's not going to hit. So this is what I help people with, especially in my masterminds, is how to condense time and do things wider and deeper, meaning that you have how to go wider with your audience and penetrate the market deeper rather than staying superficial, aka just getting more leads in the door, without it taking more of your time. AI can do that, okay? it can do it better than Google. So this is really, really important to understand. Let me think. What else? Let me think here. Like another thing I would also think about that I also want to touch upon is SEO. SEO. AI is already all up on that. So I think AI is clearly taking that over as well, where they're just going to be like, yeah, you have this problem, here you go. It's going to recognize it. Also, another thing I would do to combat if you're heavily relying on Google Ads, I would diversify where you are putting your money. Hear me out on this. Like, have you ever thought about doing an ad on an app that has your clients? For instance, MyFitnessPal, I'm making this up by the way, but like MyFitnessPal would potentially have people that need pelvic floor therapy because they can't work out because they have leakage. So I would put an ad out on MyFitnessPal and pay MyFitnessPal instead of paying Google. I know MyFitnessPal would have my people. Does that make sense? So why not pay them? Because I already know they have my audience. So you can do that. You can also pay local influencers on social media that have your audience. So like I would pay Burn Bootcamp to do a collaborative post with me because I know they have my audience. That's huge. I could also potentially run ads on a website that is driving massive traffic to it. Let me think of something that would be applicable for like leakage or something. Pads, okay? Like a pad company. I don't know I wear all the organic stuff. So what's like a pad brand? I can't even think off the top of my head, but a pad brand, let's just say. Okay, well, why can't I put out ads for leakage on that website that's going to help people that go there for looking for solutions to their leakage, then can also say, oh, wow, there's another alternative. I can do pelvic floor therapy. Like, that's amazing. Okay, great. And then they come over to my site. So these are things how you're going to have to diversify where you're getting your people from is going to be big because if you don't do that, then the likelihood of you know, Google shuts off, Google blocks you. By the way, this happened to us. Google blocked us because they said it was like sensitive information or something on our ads. And like Google went down for many weeks, didn't get resolved. We had to create another account, whatever. And yeah, we're like, where's our calls, right? So if you're not diversifying, that's a problem. Just FYI, it's a big problem. Okay. What else do I want to say? AI. AI is already, as you can see, I saw it this week, is already in Facebook groups recommending things for you and things that you can actually do when people ask the question. So instead of people going to Facebook groups to ask questions, I believe people are just going to go straight to AI and ask the question because AI is probably going to be more accurate than the Facebook group, maybe. But there's still some level of, you know, people want proof from other people that it's helped them, not just AI, okay? So I feel like that's going to be a big thing. So you have to prep AI and you have to train it to give the outcome that you are looking for. And I think the biggest thing with AI is going to be how you actually build a brand. So some of you guys are probably like, well, Kelly, great. How do I build a brand? Well, number one, how to build a brand is everything must be 100. Like it must be freaking phenomenal. Okay. For example, I went to the Montage recently in Laguna Beach. Okay. And it is a 5-star hotel. It is a very nice hotel. Honestly, I've stayed at a lot of 5-star hotels. It was the nicest hotel that I've ever stayed at. Okay. Now, the rooms weren't like over the top. The rooms were nice, but like it wasn't about the room. It was about the grounds. It's on Laguna Beach. It is a 30-acre property, 30 acres, by the way, on Laguna Beach, like literally on the sand. Okay. When we arrived, they asked Lulu's name. They gave her a dog bed. They gave her 2 bowls and water. They brought in her own refrigerator for her dog food, like literally specifically for her. They gave her a robe. Okay. What else did they do? Oh, and they gave us the ground room floor so that we had grass immediately outside our patio door that was looking straight at the ocean. When you talk about level of service, oh, by the way, they had dog treats, all over the hotel that you could give your dogs at any time. When you're talking about level of service, the service that they made me feel towards my dogs, what do most hotels do? They're like, oh, you have a dog here, or like, oh, dogs aren't allowed. They shame you. But this hotel was like welcoming the dog, making sure the dog had everything that she needed, and they know their clients very well. I'm a dog lover, and y'all, if you know me very well, I'm obsessed with my dog, okay? Just like most of y'all are obsessed with your kids, I'm obsessed with my dog. So my dog comes everywhere with me. So if someone makes my dog feel comfortable, I am highly, highly, highly going to go back to that place. And I even actually took time because of the level of service and wrote them a very nice review because of the level of service and the brand that the Montage stands for. It was 110%. It's everything that I stand for my brand. It's like, give it all you freaking got, because, you got one shot. You got one shot to make an impact, and they made an impact for sure. The food was freaking phenomenal on the grounds. The activities that they had free breakfast in the morning with coffee, whatever. That's always nice. You wake up and you get this amazing thing. They gave you chocolates at night. Great. It's always good to have a little treat at night on your pillow. It was just, the pools were amazing. The ocean front was clearly amazing. Like every single thing about it. Oh, and then when we got in our car, because you have to valet when you get your car back, it was so cool. They had these Montage hats that we weren't expecting. They put it in our car on the dashboard. They gave us Montage waters. They gave us Montage eye cleanser, like eyeglass cleaning things, so where you can clean your glasses. They put phone charger, like this little wrap that can help keep your cord together of your phone charger. So they put that on there. And then they gave us like a tote bag. And by the way, this is all a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. And so we walked away with there like we just went shopping. And everything was branded. And that thing's sitting at my house. Of course I'm going to go back there. It's talking to me every single day. That's how you build a brand. That's how you build a brand. The level of service was friggin' phenomenal. I think we got there too at 10 o'clock and they got us in there by 12 o'clock. Amazing. We got to check in early. Fabulous. Okay. So, let's go back to now reality here. That was like dreamland. It really was. The reality is, how do you make that in a brick and mortar practice, or how do you make that experience online? How you build the brand is you write personalized notes to the clients or customers. You do thank you notes. You send them maybe something if they had a baby. You send them something if they're having a surgery. You send them something and that's so unexpected. You think about it. You get something in the mail that you're not like prepared for, and you're like, oh my God, this is freaking phenomenal. I'm going to remember this person. Like, I just got a card from Intimate Rose. My stepmother passed away. And I just got a card from Intimate Rose in the mail, and I wasn't even expecting it. And she was like, hey, Amanda was like, hey, hope you're doing well. Just thinking about you. Like, that's so nice. That's so, so nice. So I'm going to remember Amanda. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm going to give back to Amanda, because that was very, very nice for her to write something, put it in the mail. It goes a long way, guys. So you don't have to have a lot of money to give. The other thing you need to know is know every single thing about them. The more you can customize the experience for them, the better. Like, what hair tie do they use? Even just giving them a hair tie, simple. would be impactful. What kind of hair clip do they use? Are they a millennial, or are they, what is it, Gen Z that has like the claw clip or whatever? Put that there. You get a claw clip, people are going to be ecstatic. Like, I don't know how much those things cost, but like, get that and brand that. You know what I'm saying? If they're obsessed with their child, which most people are, get them something for their child. They're going to love that. If someone got something for my dog, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to remember this person. She gave to Lulu. That's how you build a brand, guys. And the customer, you give to the customer. You ask the customer what they want. You survey them, and then you execute on it. And you deliver that experience, the thing that they want, and you deliver it to the best of your ability. That's how you build a brand. So, I don't know. I think I'm going, I can go on and on about this because it's a big topic. But if you guys are thinking about, what do I need to do next? How do I optimize? How do I not get overwhelmed? And how do I be everywhere at all the different places? Because I think you're really going to have to be. And I think it's going to overwhelm a lot of people. And I think people are going to be like, screw this, I'm done with business because it's too overwhelming. But they don't understand how to optimize and use AI to their ability to mass distribute. And that's where I think we all need to go. So if you have questions about this, we're doing a lot of this in 2025. So if you have questions about it, please let us know at PelviBiz on our Instagram. We'd love to chat with you about it. And we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.